The third week's ratings were a point 2, which were down 41% from the prior week. But with numbers that small, these variations aren't that significant. After 3 weeks, the show is averaging a 0.25. Dixie Carter made the decision for the company not to release ratings anymore, which would tell you they weren't entirely doing well. Dave has ratings here for basically every episode from the end of June to the end of July. And basically, it hovers from like low 0.2s to mid 0.3s, with occasionally dipping below that. So they're doing okay. They're good numbers for the time slot on FSN, but it's not setting the world on fire.
So I've been distracted.
Mm-hmm.
Because seemingly, apparently, in a weird mix, of AEW influencing the world.
Uh-huh.
At backstage at the UFC, apparently a giant fight has broken out between the fighters, which has delayed the press conference.
Well then. They were like, my boy Kenny Omega's popping off, so I can pop off too. Was there any biting and or dogs in distress?
Well, it's probably involving the Diaz brothers, so maybe. I cannot believe it.
The world's just on fire, Liam. All the tensions are boiling over.
And it may have happened after a press conference too, which is so funny.
So for the second time in less than 7 days, people just ran their mouth too much at a press conference, and then the world burns.
Except in like a sign that the UFC will always be more based than All Elite Wrestling. They have the fighters coming out and being like, yo, it's crazy back there. Everyone's fighting like a motherfucker.
As opposed to Jericho walking out with like the calmest face imaginable despite knowing what he just saw.
Yeah. I love Jericho in that interview too. Like a real underrated part. Because you can clearly tell he's seething. But he's like, I am the face of the locker room. I am the leader. I have to come out here and put on a brave face and answer these questions.
And he'll just yuck it up and like laugh and have some fun and then tell Tony that his entire locker room is beating the shit out of each other and leave.
Again, like another top section of that presser was just like, as Tony's getting ready to leave, the dude just runs up to him and he's like, holy fucking shit, everything's going on, you have to get out of there.
I love how like Tony Storm snuck in like a burial of Thunder Rosa, and that's like the 19th thing that came out of that press conference.
Yeah, well, the 19th thing that came out of that press conference was like Swerve and Keith Lee being like, fuck the social media. Good stuff.
So yeah, Impact ratings between like a low 0.2, mid 0.3s. How are you feeling about Impact after 2 months?
As a show? I actually was going to put over the last couple weeks of Impact.
Right.
Because I thought, even though it has become like a squash match show, they're putting all the stars on it now. And it looks nice. So I like it more. Because, like, you're getting, like, Sabu now, you're getting Raven, you're getting Jarrett in the ring. Every show, like, has AJ in it. You're getting, like, a pretty decent, like, all-star tag. So, I don't know. I don't think it's, like, a great show or anything, but it's easy to watch. And now they aren't, for some reason, just not putting the biggest stars on it.
Yeah, it's usually in squash matches. You usually get a Monty match. Raven makes his debut this month. Jarrett has 2 matches this month against Shark Boy and Lex Lovett.
I'm pretty sure we see that Lex Lovett match again.
Oh yeah, we said like Monty squashes basically everybody twice in TNA history.
No, like I think literally they play the same match.
Oh, there is an episode of Impact later in the year that gets like derailed because of a hurricane. So they do air some matches again, which you might look forward to. I'm going to make you watch them twice. But
yeah, I'm pretty sure that is the match they use.
Yeah, there's that, and there's like a Team Canada against Team Mexico, I think, 6-man tag that they air twice. Which is funny, if you look at Cage Match, they have different times, even though they're the exact same match.
They probably like cut some things out or something, edited them down.
They're like, it's only like 4 seconds in the difference.
Yeah, but like, they probably like removed a cut to break or something.
So yeah. We'll talk, I think that's later, and I think it's like September-ish where there's that show where they couldn't take because of a hurricane.
in an update and a continuation from everything, the UFC have cancelled the press conference.
Coward.
I like to imagine someone ran up to Dana White and was like, "Hey, should we down backstage?"
Just like Tony Khan was a coward for not bringing the Elite out there after CM Punk's rant.
Well, I think the Elite were KO'd at that point, so I don't think they were going to be able to say a whole lot of anything.
Matt Jackson or Nick Jackson with his black eye, Kenny with his finger hanging off, having been bitten off by Ace Steel.
Kenny, the Angel Omega.
Mm-hmm. Hero of dogs.
Being attacked by the dog-faced gremlin himself. I don't know. It's just fun, isn't it?
Mm.
Like, it's fun because it's not my company.
That's true.
But, like, it is fun. No one died.
That we know of.
Nick got close, but he pulled through. I don't know. I know what I'd be doing in this scenario.